Horses play an important part of daily life in Ballyfermot and Cherry Orchard today, and now there are lots of opportunities available to local young people at the state-of-the-art Equine Centre, with indoor and outdoor arenas and an impressive training centre.
Well, here in the Equine Centre we have a community training centre, we have a Garda Youth Diversion project, and we have horse riding lessons for the community and for our special needs groups. We open our doors here in the morning time at 7:30, and we could be going till 9:30, 10 o'clock in the evening time. So there's a constant flow of young people throughout the day.
Big old horse, isn't he?
We give every young person that walks through the doors a chance. We believe that every young person has their own potential, and we help them realise that and help them fulfil it the best way that we can.
This is Donna. She's very sort of steady. She likes to turn her head out a bit whenever she doesn't really go like straight sometimes. But she's a great jumper as well. I'm in the CTC, so it's a City of Dublin Training Centre. We work with the horses. We go on them about 3 times a week, and then we'd have the classrooms as well. So we'd come in, learn about horses. We do like maths, IT, a load of subjects. Like it's brilliant, and the hours are great too.
You happy with your tack? Horses have a huge calming effect on people. We try to set an environment where you're learning in a fun place and doing something that they love as well with the horses. When we get to M, we're changing the rein across our long diagonal M to K. You build a relationship with your horse, and even if you're in bad form, your horse can sense you're in bad form, and it's not very long before that's turned around. And rising, well done. They really can just put a smile on your face. They don't talk back as well. And straight, 3, 2, 1. 1, there you go, and give her a big pat, well done.
It's so welcoming, like you don't need to worry about coming in and not knowing anybody. You'll be awkward around anyone when you come in. Everyone's so welcoming and they don't make you feel uncomfortable and all. Like, the youth workers are great here. Like, they're real kind. Like, they wouldn't shine down there and they're a good laugh as well.
We do encourage young people to stay in education because they need to. So we are the informal education. So that encouragement is there, and that's why this programme, the Stay in School programme, is really important. And it's for young people to encourage them to stay in school, to come up here and they do activities. They do horse riding as one of the modules, and then they do outdoor pursuits.
And if those coming here like working with the horses, there's a career in the equine industry awaiting. Jordan Cummins started his equine training here. Now he's a jockey, and his career with horses has taken him to the UK and Dubai. But he's still very proud of his native Ballyfermot.
Anytime someone talks about Ballyfermot, it's always the bad. Nobody sees the good side of Ballyfermot, the good people and the good things that come out of Ballyfermot. The equine centres could change my whole life, to be fair. Obviously I said I got kicked out, well, left school if you want to say that sort of way. They came here and I joined the equine, and I obviously had a love for horses because growing up around Ballyfermot everybody had horses, you know. When I joined here I thought, Jesus, having a saddle was a privilege. You know, if you're from Ballyfermot and you're on a saddle, you got looked at as if you were weird, you know, because you go around bareback. But I tell you what, horses saved my life, I'd say, and it saved many others, because you can be at so low places at times, you know, and no one to answer. And it's great, the equine, it's the same thing. You can come in here, you don't even have to come in here for horses or anything else. If you're people who want to come in and have a chat, you see people come through them doors just to have a chat with people, not for the sake of anything else, and it's a great place.
Ever since I know in Ballyfermot, I've always seen horses more than ice cream vans around here, so.
Pat Murray also started his career in the Equine Centre, and his work has groomed the English and Irish Derby winner Tarzan, brought him into rather famous company.
I was very shy. I used to go red the whole time. I was very hard to talk to, wouldn't talk to anyone. And between here and race, where I went to race then after here, RACE stands for Racing Academy and Centre of Education. It's a trainee jockey course, but that's where you go to get your racing licence or your training licence, or even your driving horse lorries. They teach it an awful lot. Like, I used to go down the road and put my head down and go around by someone and I say, well, how's things, or how are you doing, and things like that kind of help.
Horses is just the starting point, and then there's so much more from then. So like the horses, it'd be kind of why a lot of people kind of come into the Equine Centre. They think it's all we do, and once they get in then they realise there's so many other things happening here, and they get a flavour then of it all, and they get the services then we provide. The bike programme, that would be a huge programme that our youth workers developed, and there's huge uptake on it, really massive uptake on it. So basically, around Cherry Orchard there'll be a lot of young people that are interested in biking, and they're trained and developed by instructors on how to kind of patch them up and make things better. And head out and enjoy.
Think about your horse, how you feel next week.
It's very important for us here in the Equine Centre that we don't discriminate from any young person, whether they have a physical disability, a mental disability. We're here to serve the young people of Cherry Orchard and Ballyfermot.
Now we're going to take a break, and when we come back we're going to have a look at how music plays such an important part in Ballyfermot's culture.